Hey everyone, Drew from Monkey's Tropicals Adventures here to do another fragrance review on
What smells good to me?
Alright, so what are we going to talk about? Well, I just showed you, but... So first, yes, the fragrances that we're going to talk about were sent to me. They were sent to me by Alt Fragrances, so thank you very much, Alt Fragrances. However, just because something is sent to me does not mean I'm going to give you a fake review. It's only important to the consumer, it's important to the company, I give you the honest review. So that's what you're going to get. My opinion, take it or leave it. So that being said, we're going to talk about two fragrances today. We're going to talk about a Creed-inspired fragrance and a Tom Ford-inspired fragrance. So the first one we're going to talk about is Corsair. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is a Creed-inspired fragrance. This is inspired by Viking by Creed. So when Viking first came out, I went and smelled it at Nordstrom, and I liked it. But it seemed just like a very refined sandalwood fragrance, and so therefore I really never gave it much credence after that. I like sandalwood fragrances, but for what Creed was selling it for, that was not an exciting fragrance to spend $500 for 100 ml or $355 for 50 ml. That's just ridiculous. So fast forward. I've been reviewing a lot of fragrances for Alt, and they want to send me Viking. And I said, sure, why not? That'd be great. Let's try it out. And I still recall what it smelled like. I don't have a decant of Viking. Like I said, I smelled it. But off of memory, I just remember it being a nice, refined sandalwood fragrance. That's what I get from this Corsair. So in Corsair, it has it listed as sandalwood, peppercorn, rose, vetiver, patchouli, and citrus, where Viking has bergamot, lemon, pink pepper, rose, peppermint, sandalwood, vetiver, and patchouli. So right out the gate, what I get from this is I get a little bit of that peppermint for sure, but nothing that sticks around, just like a nice little burst of it. But again, the main players in this fragrance are sandalwood, rose, and patchouli. There's a citrus like twang real quick, and then it is gone, but it's pleasant at the first opening. The vetiver is there a little bit as well, and the peppercorn is a little bit strong in this fragrance. But I would say, like I said, it's a more refined, smoother, I would say classify as a sandalwood fragrance. Great, dress up, dress it down, office safe fragrance, just a good all around. I would say it's a utility type fragrance. I look at sandalwood, depending on how it's made, is a good utility fragrance. You can wear it a lot of different ways. So that's how I look at this Corsair. So I just, like I said, for what Viking was being sold for, it wasn't exciting to me. What Alt is selling this for is all of their 30 mLs go for $35. A 20 ml, which is what this size is, goes for 13 ml goes for 20, and then they do a 5 ml for $9.95. You can't beat it. I've done a lot of reviews for Alt, and I have a lot of the fragrances that are inspired, that Alt does these inspired fragrances, and they smell identical. Some of them actually outperform what they're inspired by. I'm sorry, but I think what's happening is fragrance companies are getting smart. They're finding out that they can recreate and clone these fragrances for a fraction of the cost and really get a nice consumer base, because people are tired of spending $500 unless you're a baller. And that's what you need to do, is you need to show off your Creed bottle. Go for it. That's awesome. I've got the Creed bottles. I'm also at a different point in my life where I don't need to measure my life by having a bottle. And that's not to shit on Creed. I enjoy what they've done. I think it's great. But I also see, as I get smarter, and you want to be smart with your money, to the consumer, if you can smell like it for a fraction of the price, why wouldn't you? It just doesn't make sense. And so that's what Alt is doing. That's what a lot of these companies are doing. That's why I really enjoy Alt continues to make a good fragrance that really can stand toe-to-toe with what they're doing these inspired fragrances by. So that's what they're doing with this Corsair. The Viking, right on the money. Right on the money. So if you're looking for a nice, smooth, refined Sandalwood fragrance, this has got you covered for sure. Definitely check it out. I really enjoy, for what it is, it's a sandalwood fragrance. I enjoy it. It's very nice. Next up, we've got Just Porto, and this is in their 13 ml, which goes for 20. This is inspired by Neroli Portofino by Tom Ford. Again, I have a decan of this, and it actually kind of outperforms as far as longevity. Out the gate, they perform the same. As far as the dry down, they perform the same, because really what is Neroli Portofino? It's nothing but a huge citrus bomb, which is great. It's great for summertime, it's great for vacation. It's more of a casual scent. I wouldn't say Neroli Portofino is a dress-up fragrance. It's definitely a nice get you noticed fragrance for sure, and it's a unisex fragrance, ladies, gentlemen. So what Alt has it listed as amber, musk, and bold citrus, and that's really what it is. This is a bold, almost beastly citrus fragrance. Tom Ford's got it listed as neroli, bergamot, lemon, mandarin, lavender, myrtle, rosemary, bitter orange, orange blossom, jasmine, and amber. It's really just a gigantic citrus blast. That's really what it is. And it's more refined of a citrus. It doesn't smell synthetic. So I really like that Alt was able to capture that without having it smell too synthetic and fake. It smells like some nice cut citrus, which I really enjoy. Great longevity, like overnight longevity for sure. And like I said, the projection was kind of beastly, nice little scent bubble around you. And it's just a great, it's not overly sweet. So gentlemen, definitely you can wear this, and women, it's not overly masculine, so you can wear it. Just a great projecting, great all around smelling, great office safe fragrance. Probably a good compliment getter for sure. Just a great job at capturing what Neroli Portofino by Tom Ford did. Absolutely. Could not smell the difference on the dry down of once they were both on me. So again, Alt does it, captures it, nails it, does exactly what they say. So with that being said, I've done a bunch of other Alt reviews. People have gone on and bought fragrances after they've watched my Alt reviews, and they're thrilled. They are liking them. And that's not me just selling myself or selling Alt, because the fragrance truly does what it says it's going to do. That's worth the money in itself. For $35 to get the identical smell, same longevity, maybe great projection, why would you not? So, Alt, you're nailing it. Absolutely nailing it. Absolutely loving it. Please check them out. Follow them on Instagram. Check out their page and see all the great fragrances they're doing. They're working on some new ones as well. But they're nailing them. They're absolutely, and they're making all the big ones that everyone's loving. Aventus, Tom Ford, Tobacco Vanille, Impérial Millésime, all of them. So check them out. Please follow me on Instagram at Monkey's Tropicals Adventures. Follow me on YouTube at Monkey Man. And I will see you again for another fragrance review or a shave. Take care.